This is Bobby Murphy here with Varsity Sports Show live at Arizona College Prep. Before Arizona College Prep hosts Arcadia, 9-0 Arcadia against 7-2 ACP. Both teams are 4-0 in the 4A Desert Sky. I'm here with wide receiver Alex Alba. Alex, this is your last regular season game of your career. Big game for the division tonight. What do you want to see from the offense, and what do you guys need to do to win this game?
I mean, man, it's exciting. 9-0. Hopefully going to be 10-0 for the first time since 2005. I mean, our main goal is to win and just play, pretty much how we did last week. I mean, if we play like how we did against Vista Grant, I really don't know who in the 4A division can beat us. So.
And just as a whole, of course, ending your career, of course, you still have playoffs, but what has it meant to be a Titan these last 4 years for you?
It's got to be the brotherhood, man. Just growing up with the same group of guys has just been absolutely incredible. And, I mean, nothing has really been better than it, and I just love it so much.
And final question, just on kind of both sides of the ball, you guys have been balanced all season long. Dominant defense, dominant offense, of course. What do you guys need to do to go to 10-0 and win the division?
I mean, same thing we've been doing all these games that we have been winning, just running the ball well, passing the ball well, and defense has been doing a great job at getting us the ball back. And I think we're a momentum team, and if we can just keep pushing, then we'll win the game for sure.
Awesome. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, everyone, to our Varsity Sports Show Game of the Week live from Chandler, Arizona. It is a big contest tonight here. Connor Manning alongside with Bobby Murphy for the regular season finale between the Arcadia Titans taking on the ACP Knights tonight. Arcadia coming down south, 35-minute drive down the 101, taking on ACP. This one is for the 4A Desert Sky Championship tonight. Arcadia coming in at 9-0. They are chasing destiny tonight, this team looking to become only the second Arcadia team ever to finish the regular season undefeated, but they have quite possibly their biggest test of the season tonight, taking on the number 9th ranked ACP Knights. The Knights are on a 4-game winning streak, and they're rolling right now. They had a close win against Mesquite last week, but this is their third consecutive home game. They're 7-2. They're also looking for the crown and a lot of momentum heading into the 4A playoff tournament next week. Bobby, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, this should be a really good game. Last week we thought against Arcadia against Desert Grande would have had a closer game, 40-20 final, of course, in Arcadia's favor. But this game, finally expecting a much closer game. ACP has been very good all year, beating their opponents by 18 points per game, and that really is one of the only teams that point differential that rivals Arcadia in the 4A Desert Sky. But this should be a very good game overall. Like I said, both teams very balanced, both really good defenses, insane front sevens, and should be a really good matchup.
ACP over the course of the last few weeks giving up just an average of 8 points per game. Their defense has been rolling, and one of the big factors for that the ACP front is number 42, Caden Gibson, the senior DN. He's got 15 sacks this year, 27 tackles for loss, and 73 total tackles this year. So he will be a big problem for that Arcadia offensive line here. So we get set for kickoff. Tonight, kicking off for the Arcadia Titans, they will be kicking from right to left to begin this contest. And we are going to get set to go here. From ACP High School, it is senior night for the Knights. They had their ceremony right before the game. And we are just about set here. Back to receive for the ACP Knights. Number 14, Stephon Jordan. And I believe it looks like number 5, Connor Lefevre, will also be back. And the kick, it's a pooch kick. Received at about the 25, and it's fumbled. And I think an Arcadia Titan player got it. A disastrous start for ACP on senior night. It was a pooch kick that was picked up at about the 25. It was dropped. I believe it might have been number 12, Mason Kittner. I'm not 100% sure. But Arcadia kicks it off, and they're going to start the ball on offense. What happened there?
Hey, Connor, all year we've seen Gary Heil just kick that ball, just boot it into the back of the end zone for touchbacks all year long with his boot of a leg. But pooch kick there, I was kind of surprised to see that, but the ball just bounced the Titans' way, and they'll start the game with the ball.
Well, they're going to get it to start both halves now, it seems. Oh, just disastrous for the Knights. Braylon Rooney lining up in shotgun. He's got his superstar running back Brady Force in the backfield. Braylon Rooney was looking like the Braylon Rooney we were promised at the beginning of the year last week. Only threw for $197, but he threw 4 touchdown passes, one of them to Brady Force. Brady Force was our player of the game. He had 3 total touchdowns a week ago. Man in motion. Brady Force is going to hand it off to Carter Pruitt on the end around. He heads up the left side, gets past the 20 to about maybe the 17-yard line, and it will be second down.
Hey, Connor, and you mentioned last week Rooney throwing for 4 touchdowns and Forrest with a hat trick. But, yeah, that touchdown you mentioned, 2 Forrest, 50-yard screen pass that Forrest took all the way down the sideline, of course, with his amazing speed and just his insane elusiveness. But, yeah, with that end around there to Carter Pruitt, we have seen the last few games the Titans doing a little bit more of those end arounds.
Getting set for second down and 5 here from the ACP 17. Braylon Rooney takes the snap, the pitch to the right to Brady Force. Brady Force looking for a lane, is unable to get it. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line.
Number 6, Brady Force with the carry.
And in this game, you're going to see we have seen Forrest really getting a lot more carries, but for Rooney, we have seen a lot this year. Just all 3 levels of passing for him. Struggling a little bit with the deep ball his last few games, but last week he was getting on a little bit more. But expect some more bigger plays from Rooney this game, of course, against the tough Knights defense. But Rooney will look to keep the ball moving down the field a lot this game.
Junior DN Evan Fuller with the tackle there. It's third down and 3, just over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They hand off to Brady Force. He finds daylight, and he gets tripped up at about the 10. That is good enough for a first down.
Tackled by 6, Brady Force.
Good carry there. Thought he had found pay dirt for a second. It was a good tackle there. Looks like TD Vandera, the senior safety with the tackle there, getting to the line. And it'll be first down and 10 from the 11. Clock running here. Arcadia taking their time.
And it definitely looks like Forrest could have gotten through there. He did have a hole at first, but great tackle there by TD to stop a touchdown.
Arcadia starting this game on the ground. They've had 3 consecutive carries to start. Hard counts by Brady Forrest. Looks to the sidelines. Comes back to the offensive line. Potentially a change in play. We'll find out here in just 1 second. Brady Forrest. The lob to the end zone looking for Jeremy Smith. It is in and out of the hands. He was defended well by
Pass was intended for number 1, Jeremy Smith.
Going to find out who is defending him.
Jared Chumley.
Looks like it was Jared Chumley, the senior corner, defending Smith well there. It'll be second down and 10.
And so many times this year in the red zone, we have seen this Titans offense run that play through Jeremy Smith, getting him in the back of the end zone on that fade. Rooney was able to deliver it nicely there, but just out of the hands of Smith. But look for Jeremy Smith, of course, to have another big game, as Rooney will look to pass the ball a little bit more than usual.
Well, it looked like it was going to be a difficult catch. It looked like he'd thrown it just a little too far, trying to make Smith the only man able to receive the pass there. He's under center now. He's going to fake the handoff, roll out to his right, the toss. He's got a wide open man, and it is caught. He gets his feet down. It's a touchdown. It's Ian Slater. He was wide open. The ACP defenders were fooled by the potential handoff. Ian Slater, he caught a touchdown last week. He gets one here, and the Arcadia Titans cash in on the opening kickoff fumble for a touchdown. So it is 6-0, 9:42 to go in the first quarter. Great play call there.
And with this kick coming up to make it 7-0, of course. But, yeah, like you said, Ian Slater with the touchdown last week. And Rooney in the play action is able to make so much happen. In the pocket, outside the pocket is when he's most dangerous. But Ian Slater there wide open, of course, with that play action fooling the Knights defense as the kick from Howell will be good, and Arcadia leads 7-0. But yeah, Connor, what a beautiful drive, and I mean just a short drive, of course, but very balanced, able to do passing the ball a little bit, running the ball with force, and doing everything there.
And we apologize. It looks like it's number 35, Nicholas Gentner, who's kicking the extra point. It's usually Garrett Kyle, but we see a different number tonight, and so that's what we're going to go with until we get a confirmation.
So if it was, sorry to cut you off, of course, my bad. But if that was Gentner on the opening kickoff, then that explains why that kick wasn't booted to the end zone. But what a great start to that game for Arcadia, and of course, big confidence boost for Gentner there at kicker.
So just looking at the ACP lineup for the kick return, I believe it might have been Stephon Jordan, number 14, who had fumbled it. But back to receive the kick, Mason Kaitner.
Is number 12.
And it looks like number 32, Max Sasso, the sophomore, also back to receive the kick for ACP. Take 2 for the Knights here. 9:42 to go here in the first quarter. Arcadia up 7-0. Another quick touchdown. And like you had just mentioned, just talking about how dangerous that play action can be, especially with Force in the backfield. You just never know when it's going to go to him. And there's a flag after, so it looks like it actually might have been number 52 for ACP, Diego Bonilla. He was taking it back. He tripped up, got tackled at about the 19, 20-yard line. There was contact after. I did not see the Arcadia Titan player who made contact.
Block. Number 54, the return team. That penalty's half the distance. First down ACP.
So it's a personal foul on ACP. They're going to go way back, and they're going to start at the 9. Once again, not a good start for the Knights. Number 13, Jackson Castro, the junior quarterback for the Knights. He takes the first snap, and it was kind of an interest. No one moved. I don't really know what happened. It was deflected by number 44 for Arcadia, Owen Bowers, but it was caught by Ashton Sanchez right around the line of scrimmage. So they're going to say it was a loss of. They say it was a loss of 1, but they're lining up. Yeah, they're lining up the 8, so it was a 2nd and 11. Clock rolling here, just about 3 minutes gone. Lefevre was in motion, but it's a handoff. Picks up a couple. Looks like it was number 23, Caleb Heyer, with the carry.
And Connor, with this running game, they do have 2 guys in that backfield who kind of split carries, and it is really a two-headed monster back there. Nothing too crazy, but with this balanced offense, they do have a pair of running backs that do both share the workload.
Looking at their stats, they have a lot of guys that have been able to get in the end zone. They have 4 running backs that have multiple touchdowns. The third down toss, he was looking for Ashton Sanchez just a little too far out. Couldn't make the grab, and it'll be 4th down and 9 from the 10-yard line. So a quick 3 and out for this Arcadia Titans defense, which has just played masterfully this back half of the back half of the season. Really ever since that Coconino game all the way back in September, they've just been dynamite. And they show up strong on their first drive. Booting it away, number 33, Troy Abney, the junior. It's dropped by a Titan player, picked up right away. Looks like it was Chris Hoos. He gets to the ACP 40. He caught it at about the 45. That's both teams now dropping opening kicks. I don't know if it's the lights or what, but he was able to quickly pick it up. And Arcadia will start in ACP territory for the second time tonight, and that's really been something that's helped the Titans all season, is getting that great field position.
Yeah, and for anyone who's playing Arcadia, really almost every single time, when you let the Titans start in your own territory, it's just their offense is so lethal, just able to move the ball so much more easy as they're just so balanced. And of course, Rooney getting out of that pocket in that play action is, like you said earlier, absolute dynamite, and that's just where he's at his best.
A quick touchdown pass. Last drive was the result for Arcadia. They're going to start on the 39-yard line. 8:15 to go. Braylon Rooney, he's going to take another shotgun. This one is going to be dropped. I believe it was Alex Alba. Wasn't really pressured too hard. I don't think he was anticipating it coming at him that quickly. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Alba also caught a touchdown pass last week. 4 different Titan players all caught passes last week. So we talk about the diversity. For ACP, they have a lot of guys that are able to get in the end zone on the ground. Last week for Arcadia, a lot of guys were catching balls in the end zone. Always a big help for Braylon Rooney, especially when it comes to just having options available when he throws the ball. We talked about how he had struggled the last couple of weeks just getting the completions. He was overthrowing receivers, but obviously 4 touchdown passes is great for your confidence. He takes the 2nd down. Snap, hands it off to Brady Forrest. He picks up a couple. It'll be 3rd down and quite a little bit to go. We'll find out the exact yardage in 1 second here. They have the ball spotted at what looks like the 37, so I believe it'll be 3rd down and 7.
And if ACP can't get out of this on this drive, obviously it depends on how short a possible 4th down could be, but with no Garrick, it still would be a long kick anyway. Pile out is what it looks like, and 3rd and 7 right now. If they miss this, we'll see what they do on 4th, because this definitely could be 4th down territory.
Definitely a great opportunity for Caden Gibson to make his presence known in this game. The all-star DN, who's been terrorizing offenses all season long, as Arcadia is going to call a timeout here. Head coach Ray Brown just wants to follow up on what his offense is going to do on 3rd down and 7. So our big storyline tonight, we mentioned it at the top of the broadcast, it is the 4A Desert Sky Regional Championship. Both teams come in 4-0. They've beaten everybody else, except now they meet each other. Kind of a perfect season finale for both teams. Arcadia, first top 10 team they're playing this year. Great opportunity for them to really make a statement to the AIA committee. And when it comes to the seeding, they're sitting at 4 right now, although Canyon del Oro is currently in the open ranking, so they would actually be 3 if the playoffs started today. We will find out tomorrow where Arcadia will sit for their first-round matchup, looking at 3 or 4 wherever, but an impressive win over Vista Grand last week. Definitely what they wanted to make the committee look a little bit more impressed with their resume. Definitely helps that their win against Walden Grove way earlier in the season. Walden Grove is currently on a winning streak right now, so that win looks a little bit better. But right now they got to worry about ACP. 3rd down and 8. Crowd starting to make a little bit of noise here. Braylon Rooney's in shotgun, but he's got Forrest in his backfield. He's got 2 receivers on his right, 2 on his left. Last-minute adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He takes the snap, immediately looks to his right, to his left. It's a screen pass to Jeremy Smith, and he goes nowhere. Met there immediately by number 8, Cam Mitchell, the sophomore linebacker, and it's going to be 4th down. So they call up the screen pass. ACP sniffs it out right away, and Arcadia is going to punt. And that's a great stop for the Knights after conceding the touchdown on the opening possession. And like we said, we believe it's now Nicholas Gentner taking over the kicking duties for Garrick Heil. We don't know what happened to Heil. But in the meantime, this is who he thinks going. He set up shop at his own 49-yard line. He takes the snap. The punt is low, but it's going to roll all the way into the back of the end zone, so it takes an ACP bounce. They'll set up from the 20. Take 2 for Jackson Castro and the ACP Knights offense. Looking to get a little bit more than the 2 yards they got on the last drive. They'll have a little bit better field position. And it's not just on the ground that ACP is able to get a lot of diversity. It's also through the air as well. Jackson Castro has thrown touchdown passes to 7 different receivers this year.
On the kicking team, 5 men in the backfield. That penalty's been declined. ACP will take over the ball 4th down.
1st and 10 from the 20.
So you just heard there from the referee. Too many men in the backfield for Arcadia. They'll still set up shop from the 20. Bobby, ACP has 3 different receivers with 5 touchdown catches this year. It's going to be important for them to be open.
And like I was saying about the running backs earlier, with these receivers, Castro spreads it out so well. And just like Arcadia, the Knights have a very balanced offense as well.
1st down and 10. Castro's lining up under center. Oh, and we got a flag here. We'll figure out just 1 second if there was movement on the line.
Full start on the offense. Number 32, 5 yards, 1st down.
And with that false start there, they will move back 5 yards, of course. But with ACP, they cannot just be having penalties all game. That is really what kills a lot of teams against Arcadia.
Castro the handoff on 1st down, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Max Sasso with the carry. He was also tagged with the penalty earlier. 6:22 to go here in the 1st quarter. Loss of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 15 from the 15. Castro met with pressure, and he's going down.
Castro is sacked for a loss.
Looks like it was Pablo Javalera with the sack, and they're going to go back even further. I did make a mistake earlier. It wasn't a loss of 5. It was the penalty. I'd forgotten about that. He got back to the line of scrimmage. The sack here is a loss of 1, so he was able to make up a little bit of space as Castro's going deep on 3rd down. He's got a receiver, and it's incomplete. That was number 7, Jake Busso. Going deep, defended well by Keyshawn Middleton, and it'll be 4th down and 16. So starting a little bit better up the field. They end up going backwards and another 3 and out for ACP. Once again, another dominant start for the Arcadia defense. Not really allowing anything up the field so far. First deep pass for Castro of the night. Busso got a hand on it, Bobby, but just wasn't able to make the grab.
And great coverage there by Keyshawn Middleton down the field on that long attempt by Castro. But yeah, Pablo Javalera, this team's leading tackler, getting in on that sack to make it that 3rd and long was huge.
Abney lining up in his own end zone to punt it away. He's had a little bit of pressure, not enough for him to really be scared there. Chris Hoos takes it into ACP territory. So once again, for the 3rd consecutive drive, it will be Arcadia starting in ACP territory. They will take over from the 40, looking for a little bit more success on this drive.
And for Arcadia, I mean, all season they have not had a lot of drives where they go back-to-back with no points. They're able to move that ball down the field, of course. They've scored 30-plus in all but one game, and that was one of their most inferior opponents, really, against Combs. And Combs did play that game very well defensively as they shut out Arcadia second half. But Arcadia does not go back-to-back with no points a lot.
This is another good defense they're running into. They have not conceded more than 22 points all season. Brady Force with the carry, picked up a few. Looked like it might have been a gain of 7 there. It'll be 2nd down and short. They're definitely on a run right now. No more than 12 points given up on this 4-game winning streak, including a shutout win over Combs. So they've kind of run through the Desert Sky region as well. They obviously ran into a little bit of trouble with Mesquite, but Arcadia also ran into a little bit of trouble with Mesquite. So the Wildcats had really been pests for most teams that they played with this season. And like we mentioned earlier, this is really going to be a good test for the Titans. As Braylon Rooney hands it off to Forrest. He will get to the 30. Looks like it's going to be close. We'll see if they give it to him.
Tackled by number 6.
And for Castro in this offense, they really just need to get the passing game going, because that's where they are best. Of course, as we talked about earlier, this is a really balanced offense, but Castro is able to sling that ball very well, and I don't want to say turns the ball over so much. He has 9 picks in 9 games, but he is able to protect the ball well, and he does make smart throws most of the time.
They did give it to him. He just got to the 30-yard line. So they're going to say 1st down from the 30. Braylon Rooney looking over at the sideline. Speaking from one of the coordinators. He's got 2 receivers on either side and Force in his backfield. That's the common formation for this offense. Braylon Rooney, he's in shotgun. He takes the snap, looks to his right. He's rolling out. He's pursued heavily. The low toss, it's going to be incomplete. It looks like it might have been, I think it might have been Carter Pruitt who was there. Too low for him to make the grab. Pursued well by number 80, Christopher Pemberton, the senior middle linebacker. He's also listed as a DN as well. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 30 with 3:47 to go here in this first quarter.
And big rush there, of course, to get Rooney out of the pocket. And we're talking about Castro not turning the ball over too much, but Rooney, one of the best guys in the 4A on not turning the ball over. He only has about 4 picks on the year so far, and he does a great job of protecting that football.
This Arcadia team does not turn the ball over a lot. We have seen them quite a few times go through lulls where, they're not really able to get much register.
Face mask on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Personal foul there on Arcadia draws them way back, all the way to the ACP 45, so they have a lot to go. They'll restart first down. It'll be 1st and 25. Braylon Rooney coming back from the sideline to dish the play out. And like I was just mentioning, like the lulls that this team has gone through offensively over the past couple of weeks, it hasn't bit them yet, but the defense has really stepped up to kind of keep them in the game and, really keep the offense in good spirits in terms of, just getting through the lull. As the 1st and 25 play by Rooney, he's met with pressure. He gets out of the pocket. The toss, it is caught at the 36-yard line. Looks like it was Jeremy Smith with the grab. Had an equipment malfunction, changes it. He's all good to go. They get a little bit of yardage back. Looks like they got 15 back, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 35, or 2nd and 15, sorry.
And Rooney, again, they're seeing the pressure, being able to step up and get just a little bit out of the pocket to deliver that throw to Smith, kind of on the run. And we've talked about a lot. That's how Rooney is so dangerous, and that's what defenses need to watch out for, putting pressure on him.
He deceives a lot of defenses with his athletic ability. You may not see it at 6'5", but he's able to move out of the pocket as he just did there. He immediately rolls out to the left on this 2nd and 15 play. It is caught. Slater gets to the 20. It's going to be 3rd down and short. An immediate rollout, a great catch by Slater. Able to make the grab. He's got the touchdown catch today. And it'll be 3rd down and a couple.
And seeing that throw there from Rooney, rolling out to his left and throwing that across his body, delivering that in a perfect spot for Slater to catch it.
It looks
Rooney,
like
as a junior, that's just an absolute amazing throw for him, and he has progressed so well. Earlier this year, in one of the first few games of the season, I said that Rooney does not use his legs that much, and that might have been one of the worst things I've said all year.
So they got past the 20 there. It actually is a 1st down now. The yard spottage was deceiving me. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 18. 2:32 to go. Rooney's got lone receivers wide on either side, but it's the handoff to Forrest. Stays on his feet. A nice jump. Getting past the defenders, and he's going to score. Brady Forrest, as only Forrest knows how to do, hurdles over a defender at about the 10-yard line, and he punches it into the end zone from 18 yards out, and it is now 13-0 for the Arcadia Titans. Brady Forrest continues to dazzle as he has all season, and I believe that officially makes it all 10 games with a touchdown this year. I'll have to double check in a little bit, but just continuously finding the back of the end zone, he makes his presence known, and just like that, it has gotten quiet here in Chandler, Arizona, as the Arcadia Titans punch in the extra point. Nicholas Gedner gets it through. It's now 14-0. 2:17 to go, and the ACP Knights desperately need to figure something out now. They do not want to find themselves in a 3-touchdown hole.
And so many times this year, Arcadia has gone up so much this early, but earlier this season, Arcadia falling down 17-7 at half and then proceeding to shut out their opponent in the second half and win 30-17. Even when this team does go down, they're still able to come back. But Arcadia, when they get a lead, they take a lead and they just run away with it. But yeah, with Forrest there on that run, Forrest was so hard to take down, and it looked like he might have gone down there early. But yards after contact for Forrest really is one of the main parts of his game. At 5'7", he's able to stay up really on anything with his size, which is amazing. And with that hurdle there, beautiful touchdown run by Forrest.
It's like an anaconda vice grip. When they get a 2-3 touchdown lead, they just don't give up. They keep the foot on the neck, and they just keep dishing it out. And that's partly what's made them 9-0 so far. Just an incredibly dangerous team, as the ACP defense is hearing a little bit of it. On the return, staying on his feet, getting to the 30. There is a flag. That was Thomas O'Hara, the junior wide receiver. On the return, we'll figure out if he's going forwards, or we'll figure out where the ball spottage is going to be here in just 1 second.
There is no foul on the play. Arizona College, first down.
All right, so they picked up the flag there. We're going to start things at the 30-yard line. So once again, yardage getting better and better to start, but ACP really needs to get something going now. They only have 2 yards of total offense so far on their first 2 drives, just not really getting anything going to start. Jackson Castro will look to turn that around, though. He does have 21 touchdown passes this season. We were talking earlier about his turnovers, but he is finding the end zone quite a lot. He'll need to do so here with 2:09 to go in the first quarter. The handoff, the quick toss, it's up and it's caught and immediately tackled. A big hit by Carter Pruitt, who is just the general of the back. That was number 7, Jake Busso, with the catch, the 6'1" senior. Honored earlier tonight on senior night. 2nd down and 5 from the 35. Lots of motions, receivers changing sides of the field. O'Hara and Busso moving to the right, Sanchez moving to the left. The handoff goes for 1 or 2. It was number 23, Caleb Heyer, with the carry. That's his 3rd touch of the night. Makes it 3rd and 2 from the 38. Quick substitutions. Heading off is Lefevre. Heading on is number 21, Tyler Lauder, the junior H-back. He's getting his first field appearance tonight. The big handoff up the middle, and it's going to be good for a 1st down.
And playing against this Titans defense, you really do need to move the chains very well. It is very hard with that stout front 7 and a good secondary, but we have seen a few times this year that this Arcadia defense is a little bit susceptible to the big play. Last week we saw a backup QB come in and drop a 70-yard touchdown pass for the first points of the game.
Castro on 1st down. He was looking for O'Hara, just a little too far out of his reach. It'll be 2nd down. On the 3rd down carry was Caleb Heyer muscling through that dominant Arcadia defensive line to get the 1st down. He picked up just enough there. And, I mean, it seems like every single week the Arcadia defensive line is a big story. Against Mesquite, it was Sackville, and they just don't allow a whole lot, especially on the ground. On the ground here, Caleb Heyer, once again, he's only going to pick up a couple here. Like we were just saying, like they just don't allow anything big on the run. It'll be 2nd down and about 8. They're going to say he picked up 2, so it'll be 3rd down and 8 from the ACP 43.
And for Castro in this offense, they just got to get the passing game going a little bit more. They have seen some open receivers a little bit. Castro's missed a few throws, but they will have to implement the pass a little bit more because this Arcadia front 7 has just been stuffing the run.
Once again, receivers flipping the sides. Loudon in motion. He presents himself as an option, throwing up high. And I don't really know what happened there. It was just he was met with pressure. I do know that.
It looked like somewhat of like kind of just some wide receiver mid-screen there where it looked like I thought he might have had him, but maybe Castro saw something different and it looks like he could have been hit right away, so he just decided to throw it away.
On the offense, that 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the spotted foul and include a loss of down. 4th down.
And apologies for talking into that there. 5-yard penalty on the offense. Could not hear what it was, but still will be 4th down with 2 seconds left in this first quarter.
So I believe it was intentional grounding. I don't think I had thought that he didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. I really don't know what that play call was. He was met with immediate pressure. I believe it might have been Coyne for Arcadia, number 51. I thought he had got there right away, but he just skied it. So it'll be 4th and 25, 2 seconds to go. Abney, his 3rd punt of the night. It's going to be waved off. It's going to take an ACP bounce past the 40. So when we kick things off at the start of the 2nd quarter, the Titans will start from about the 38-yard line. And we're going to be right back.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise. So plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
And we are back here to start the second quarter here from East Chandler. Arcadia starts on the 37-yard line, first down and 10. Rooney takes a shotgun snap, quickly hands it off to Brady Force, gets past the 45, staying on his feet, could not get tackled. He finally got brought down by number 24, Dylan Wolfswinkle, the junior safety, getting down there to stop Forrest. Picks up quite a bit. They spot him at the 45, so it looks like it'll be second down and 2. Good play call, just the quick screen out to Brady Force, and he used his speed. Swung right past the 40, met with contact, was able to pick up about 2 or 3 more yards. And Arcadia taking their time here, huddling up, using up a little bit of the play clock here. Second down and 2, can only imagine who's going to get the ball here.
And first time Arcadia has started on their own side of the field in this ball game.
Fakes the handoff to Forrest. Rooney's thought he was gonna take it himself. Looking for Jeremy Smith, just a little high.
It looks like he could have taken that himself, but there was a defender on his backside who possibly could have gotten him just behind the line of scrimmage. But incomplete pass there. Looks like it was Jeremy Smith as the intended receiver.
TD Van Dura was on the coverage there. He's responsible for an interception this year. He's the 6'2" senior, also honored earlier tonight. Third down and 2 from the 45. The Titans break out of the huddle here. Big third down. Looking to pick up just a couple of yards here to continue the drive. Jeremy Smith's now on the right side. Takes the handoff. Brady Force met with no resistance till about the 50, finally brought down, picks up the first down easily, and we will move the chains here for Arcadia.
And of course it still just is the first quarter, but second quarter, excuse me on that, but still so early in this game. Arcadia with a 14-0 lead and the ball. These last 2 games, I mean, of course it still is early, but I expected the last game to be a lot closer, and still early, but I expected ACP to be a lot more in this game and shows a lot more fight on offense.
Defense doing all it can to slow down this explosive Arcadia offense, but it's first down from the 50. Brady Force met by that front line is able to pick up a couple. They have him spotted at the 46, so it looks like it'll be second and 7.
First on the tackle was number 8.
A great job there by the Knights defense just to get in there, and that D-line just not allowing Force to really get anything there. A gain of 4 yards there, maybe 3 on that first down.
This is where Arcadia is at their best, having the lead, slowing it down, chewing up a lot of clock, using Brady Force, who's not afraid to have 15, 20 carries a game. You know, this offense could score quickly, but at the same time, they can also just really methodically move down the field and still find their way into the end zone. Braylon Rooney nearly intercepted. That was number 27, Bryce Vaught, the junior.
That really looked like a ball that Vaught could have intercepted there. Still a great job by him, of course, to deflect that pass, but it looks like he definitely could have got that ball, and it could have been a huge change of events in this game.
Number 19, Nick Gedner, was the intended receiver. So just to address any possible confusion, on our roster we have 2 Nick Gentners. One's wearing 19, one's wearing 35. Again, we're just going to roll with what we know right now. Number 19, Nick Gentner, was the intended receiver. Incomplete pass, 3rd down and 7 from the 46. Looks like our ACP's going to bring pressure. The screen pass. The pass is caught by Ian Slayer, but he only gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 4th down and 7 from the 46.
And of course, on a screen pass there, you are going to see pressure, but they have been trying those wide receiver mid-screen passes a little bit. But last game, they had that 50-yard screen pass for a touchdown. I think they need to implement forced a little bit more into that screen pass game.
Ashton Sanchez back to receive the kick. He's standing at about the 12-yard line. Nicholas Gentner to punt it away. He's met. Oh, that was nearly blocked. And it's dropped again.
Looks like that will be recovered there by ACP. But yeah, Sanchez kind of running up onto that ball. Looks like that was definitely going to drop.
I'm trying to see. It looks like it was number 82. TJ Gallagher nearly had the blocked kick. It was a short kick, but Ashton Sanchez.
Holding on the return, number 6. That penalty will be enforced half the distance from the end of the kick. ACP keeps the ball, first down.
So once again, another flag on special teams for ACP. They're starting back in their own 10 once again.
Starting back so deep against Arcadia is so hard. Not able to really move the ball anywhere, because especially if you go 3 now, give it right back to Arcadia for great field position.
Jackson Castro on first down. The quick toss is caught. Oh, and a big hit by Carter Pruitt. His second big hit of the night. Number 9, Thomas O'Hara with the catch, able to hold on to it. They pick up 8 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 2 from the 17. Once again, they're doing this where they have receivers flip sides. They've got 2 wide.
Great pursuit there, and great hit by Carter Pruitt, very clean, and he has a great pursuit on the ball.
Jet sweep toss to Stephen Jordan. He's able to get past the 19 for the first down. They have him spotted at the 20.
Tackled by 44.
So the first down of the game for the ACP offense. Looks like they're finally getting something going here. They've got a triple setup on the left side, 1 on the right. The quick toss, not able to make the grab is Connor Lefevre. And there was no one really around. It just looked like it was a little too far of a throw by Castro. But the 2nd or 3rd time tonight where he had a receiver open and just a little too far. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 here from the 20. 7:54 to go here in the first half. 14-0 Arcadia. The quick toss once again by O'Hara. Met with a hit. Looks like it was Carter Pruitt again. Number 12, Jackson Crandall with the finish.
Yeah, like you said again, Carter Pruitt coming in to make the tackle. And his pursuit on the ball is just so good, able to come from across the field from either playing free safety or strong safety. Always able to locate the ball and make a great tackle.
Gain of 6, so it'll be 3rd down and 4 from the 26. Clock continuing to run. Fakes the handoff. Another quick toss. This one's caught. Getting past the 40 to about the 43. It is Jake Busso who's now playing offense. Another quick toss by Castro, and it looks like they've seemingly found the formula that they need. The quick tosses, the Arcadia defenders are playing a little bit back. They're not pressing as much, and they're taking advantage of that.
That's what we saw from Arcadia earlier in the year when they went down 17-7 against. I'm blanking on who that was against, but
Mesquite, yeah.
Against Mesquite, thank you. But yeah, that is how they went in that whole first half.
The handoff going up the middle is higher to about the 50.
Handoff goes up the middle. Number 23, Caleb Higher, gain of about 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9 on the play. Looks like it was Carter Pruitt who made the tackle. He was in the area.
Gain of 8 yards.
And they're actually going to say it was a gain of 8, so 2nd and 2.
And on that 3rd down with just that quick curl route, it looked like Arcadia was in a zone coverage there, not pressing, able to allow that curl for a first down.
Higher again, easily getting the first down, muscling to the 40. ACP's offense is moving now. Back-to-back carries for Higher. He picked up 8 on the first one. Looks like he picks up another 8. So from the 41, they're setting up quickly.
And this is what happens when you're not so one-dimensional, able to be a balanced offense and able to move the ball against this tough Titans defense. That's what you need to do to be able to move it against them.
Another carry, tripped up at about the 36-yard line. Higher, his 3rd consecutive carry. I think he picked up 5 there. We'll see in just 1 second the exact spotting. Yes, they do have him at the 41. Clock will continue to run here, making adjustments. Higher heading off. Coming in to fill in is Max Sasso. He lines up to the right of Castro. They got another triple formation on the right. But Sasso's going to take the handoff. Gets past the 30 to about the 29-yard line. That is good enough for a first down.
Handoff goes to number 32, Max
So now the ground game is starting to find success. They're just kind of rolling to the outside, avoiding that Arcadia defensive line.
Good wrap-up tackle there by Pablo Javalera, as we mentioned, the leading tackler on this team. At linebacker, is able to just really be everywhere on the field.
He's really stepped up the last few weeks here in regional play. Another fake handoff, quick toss. It's going to be dropped by Lefevre. Once again, he's wide open and looks like he was falling backwards, unable to complete the catch. So for the moment, it's a sharp stop in momentum for this ACP offense, who had really been getting 7-8 yards per play the last few plays. Still 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looks like Higher's back in the game. Lefevre in motion. Higher's going to take it up the middle. And yes, he's once again met by that strong defensive line. Kari Beeler was in the area and was trying to see the other. Looks like it was Javalera once again, who we just mentioned. So 3rd and 7, a pickup of 3. '88 Austin Spenlove end the game now. He's at tight end. He's lining up in the slot. Castro rolling out to his right, the toss, and it's caught. Catch is made at the 13. It's number 9, Thomas O'Hara. It's going to be first down and 10.
Strong hands there. It looks like that might have been Carter Pruitt on the coverage. Could be wrong, but he was running bad up, but great hands there to corral that, to bring that ball in and hold on to it.
Gain of 14 on the pass. First down from the 13. And looks like it's a timeout for the Arcadia Titans, trying to slow things down. This defense has really been on its heels this drive. Our ACP really having their way, moving up the field at will. And their first threatening opportunity here to try and cut into this 14-0 deficit. 4:15 to go here in the first half. And like you said, they run the ball, run the ball, then they roll out, and it's a quick toss, and he wasn't really contested on that catch. That was an easy catch by O'Hara.
And ACP will need a touchdown here. Of course, you do want to get what points you can, but against Arcadia, I think you need to go for the touchdown, not just put up a field goal, because Arcadia getting the ball back after this with a little bit under 4 minutes left, and then getting the ball to start off the second half, they're definitely going to need a touchdown here. And unless if it's 4th and long, it should be 4-down territory.
Yep, you have to take advantage of the opportunities when you're this close to the end zone. Can only imagine you're going to hand it back to Higher, try and just inch your way to the end zone. Looks like Arcadia showing pressure. They back out. Up the middle, met with a big hit. Looks like that was Carter Pruitt once again, or maybe that was Logan Connolly. But Caleb Higher picks up a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 7.
And either way, whoever that was, Carter Pruitt has been all over the ball on this drive and really everywhere. But every single play you see Carter Pruitt somewhere making a play.
He's just so dangerous, and he hits really well, as we've seen here tonight. Higher once again gets past Kari Beeler, who met him immediately in the backfield. Looks like he picks up a couple more. it will be 3rd down and 1. So he picks up 3. 3rd and 1 from the 4. 3:30 to go. Quick toss. Caleb Heyer met in the backfield immediately by Kari Beeler. So we just talked about how he got past Beeler the first time. They tried to go quick, and Kari Beeler made them pay.
And I was about to say, after that play, was that the previous play before this one was the first time we mentioned Kari Beeler all game. And he's been one of the biggest guys on this front 7, but with the running game going a little bit, getting past that D-line, Kari Beeler with a huge hit there to make it 4th and 2.
Loss of 1, 4th and 2 from the 5. Offense still on the field. They want it all. Jackson Castro hands it off. Bet in the backfield once again. It was number 26, Alec Grant, his first touch of the night. He is not able to get the first down, and a huge stop by the Arcadia Titans. I don't know if it was Kari Beeler again who made the stop. But the bend but don't break mentality that this Arcadia Titans defense has had to employ at certain times throughout the season comes through once again. It was 1st down from the 13, and they stop them all 4 times, and that is a huge stop here late in the first half.
And on that 4th and 2 there, I mean, after moving the ball so well all drive, 4th and 2, of course, it's not going to be like a zone pushing off defense by Arcadia there, but I think they should have tried it again, some kind of just quick slant or curl route there, instead of running up the middle right into the D-line, which stopped the previous run.
Just a gut-wrenching turnover on downs there as the handoff to the wide left by Brady Forst. He's able to pick up a couple here. Looks like it was maybe 2 or 3. They're going to say 2, so it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 7 with 2:30 and rolling. Time to go, and like I was just mentioning, that has just got to be a gut-wrenching turnover on downs for ACP, finally moving the ball up the field, really kind of needing a touchdown there to give the team any kind of hope to really kind of get back into this game after the start that they had, and just not able to punch it in. Brady Forst, or Braylon Rooney under center. Brady Forst gets the handoff, a nice move. Gets past the 15. He skated right past number 27, Bryce Vaught. It was a nice little shimmy to the right side. He picks up the first down, and ACP is going to call a timeout at the exact 2-minute warning.
And when Forst gets outside the tackles, that's where he's the most dangerous. Of course, getting up the middle, still has a lot more guys to get through. But when he gets on the outside those tackles, and takes it down the sideline, that's when he takes it all the way to the horses.
ACP calling a timeout, collecting the group, just trying to say, okay, guys, we need to stop number 6. We knew what we were getting into when we saw them come in, but Brady Forst back-to-back carries, just really getting down the field. 1st down and 10 from the 17 is where they have the ball spotted. If you're Arcadia, I mean, maybe go for a touchdown. You're not really in any rush. You got 2 minutes. You're all the way back in your own 17. I think the number one objective is just get to halftime without ACP touching the ball once again. But you might as well. I mean, you got 1 timeout, 2 minutes. We'll see what they come up here. We'll see what they want to pursue. As we get set here for 1st down and 10. A triple lineup on the right side. Looks like Alex Alba is the only lone receiver on the left. He's got a lot of gap with him and his defender. But they elect to hand it off to Brady Forst, who's met in the backfield. Looks like it might be for a loss.
And they have been able to stop Forst in that run game when he's been just going right up the middle. And those interior D linemen for the Knights being able to stop that for a lot of the game, or a lot of this half so far tonight.
Laith Awad, the junior DL, able to make the stop. Gain of 0, 2nd and 10. Clock rolling down. 1:26 to go now. Arcadia, no rush. Braylon Rooney in shotgun. Fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself. Gets past the 20 to the 25. Past the 30. Nice cut to the left. Met by Awad. He's still on his feet. Past the 45. There's a flag down. Braylon Rooney with a gain of about 30 on the play. Might be going backwards. We'll find out in just 1 second.
Sideline warning, Arcadia, this is the first of the game. There is no penalty yardage. Result of the play, first down. The game clock will start on my whistle.
So a sideline warning, a couple Arcadia players getting onto the field. Just got to be a little bit careful there. Does not negate the huge run by Brady Force. He called his own number and he cashed in. Huge gain of 30 on the play as the clock nears 1 minute remaining here in the half. Brady Force takes the snap. He's looking for a pass, and it is going to be intercepted. Intercepted on the play by number 24. Dylan Wolfswinkle. It was deflected in the air. It was intended for Jeremy Smith, so after a huge gain, they turn the ball over, and with 50 seconds to go, the ACP Knights are going to have great field position. They're going to take over at the 41-yard line, so not too far to go, and flirting with disaster, throwing into double coverage, deflected in the air. You can't really put all of that on Rooney.
And Rooney, who on the play before, you don't see a lot of design runs from there, taking that 30 yards on the read option, but trying to touch pass there into double coverage on Smith. Of course, getting tipped up for the interception. A rare interception for Braylon Rooney there.
His 5th of the season. First down and 10. They're going to say it's at the 41 now, or the 31. The handoff to Caleb Heyer maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there. So interesting play call. Going for a carry. They're going to call timeout with 39 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 9. I believe he got a yard. The scoreboard reads 2nd and 10. Oh, no, now it's 2nd and 9. So they say he got 1 yard there. Can imagine they're going to rely on Castro's arm now to try and get them downfield and just any points at this point. Maybe you might call the number of number 29, Logan Woodruff Hubler. He's the kicker for the team. He's a senior. He was honored earlier tonight.
And if they get within, I mean, we don't know how far Castro can throw, but if they can get to the 40-yard line, they're going to need to huck up some kind of Hail Mary there because will not be kicking a long, long field goal here.
I would imagine here this one is just doesn't have to be a sideline pass. It can be up the middle. Just get down the field. You have one more timeout. And then after that, then you start looking for the sideline. But, yeah, like we both mentioned, it has to kind of go through the air now, especially if you want points. You got what you wanted. You prevented Arcadia from doing anything else with the football. You got the turnover. 2nd down and 9 here from their own 32. Castro's going to look deep. It's a toss intending for Sanchez. It's caught! Oh, what a catch. He was defended by Jackson Crandall. Crandall's arguing for an out of bounds, but from our vantage point, that looked like that was good. A huge completion. Ball's caught at the 32-yard line, so a gain of 36 on the play. 33 seconds to go. They line up quick. Exactly what they needed. A great throw by Castro, and Ashton Sanchez able to make the grab. Castro, another pass up the middle. This one is intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Carter Pruitt picks off Castro, and just like that, a flag after the play. We also have an ACP night down, so after everything gets sorted out here, we'll update you. But in the meantime, while they address the injury, we will be right back.
Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise, so plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
All right, we're back here. So it looks like the flag. Don't know what the flag was for. We'll start 1st and 10 from the 6. Braylon Rooney's just going to take a snap and take a knee. And with 16 seconds to go, that's going to do it for the half here. Arcadia. It was close. They had the play that they wanted. It was first down and 10 from the 32-yard line, but just not a great throw by Jackson Castro, easily intercepted by Carter Pruitt, who was having himself a first half. And once again, Arcadia's defense comes up big and 14-0 at halftime.
And this ACP offense has been good this year, averaging just over 30 points per game. Castro and so many weapons on that offense. But Arcadia absolutely shutting them out in that first half. Arcadia only put in up 14 points, which, of course, I mean, it's still not bad. But we have seen the offense turn up a lot more. But, yeah, the story so far, I mean, Arcadia's defense just absolutely shutting down ACP. Some timely turnovers, on both sides of the ball.
So here's where we're at right now, 14-0 Arcadia at halftime here from Dr. Fred DePrez Stadium at ACP High School in Chandler, Arizona. We're going to take a halftime break. We will be right back. ACP will be kicking off to Arcadia when we return.
On Wednesday night, the Texas Rangers defeated the Arizona Diamondbacks in Game 5 to clinch their first World Series in franchise history. Although it was a disappointing finish for Arizona, the journey of how they got this far against all odds is pretty remarkable and worth remembering and recapping. So how did we get here? Well, back in 2021, the D-backs had a 52-110 record, tied for the worst in the league. This team was still in a rebuild after they lost star players like Paul Goldschmidt, AJ Pollock, and Zach Greinke. They did have a couple players worth building around, such as Ketel Marte, Christian Walker, and Zach Gallen, but all three of them missed a portion of the season due to injury. The pitching staff really struggled in 2021, and so did the offense. But in 2022, the youngsters started to arrive, and the team started to turn it around. Zach Gallen and Merrill Kelly had career seasons and were much more healthy than the previous year. We also saw glimpses of prospects like Corbin Carroll, Alec Thomas, and Geraldo Perdomo. The D-backs in 2022 won 74 games, a huge improvement from the 52 games they won in 2021. They were close. In the offseason, heading into the 2023 season, the D-backs made a big trade that surprised a lot of people. They traded Dalton Varsho to the Toronto Blue Jays, a talented young player in his own right, for Gabriel Moreno and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The D-backs made some noise from the start of 2023, surprising people from the get-go, as at the halfway point of the season, they were in first place in the NL West division. The team did struggle in the second half of the season as they saw their division lead slip away to the Dodgers. But the team overcame their struggles in the final month as they had a winning record in September after a losing record in July and August. The D-backs did make a couple big trades midway through the season to acquire Paul Sewald from the Seattle Mariners and Tommy Pham from the New York Mets to help fortify their roster. They had to fight to make the playoffs, but ultimately they won 84 games, which was enough to earn them the 6th and last wildcard spot in the National League playoff bracket. But then, just when everyone doubted this young team would be able to advance even past the 3-seeded Brewers in the first round, which was the wildcard round, that is when the answer backs were born. The D-backs swept the Brewers in 2 games, coming back from a deficit in both games in Milwaukee. Despite their youth and inexperience, the team actually relished the big moments, and not only did their resilience show, but their young players started to emerge as big game performers, unfazed by the pressure. The D-backs would ride the momentum from the wild card round and would sweep the division-winning rival Dodgers, a team not many thought they would beat, let alone sweep. Then in the NLCS against a powerful Phillies team, the D-backs overcame a 2-0 deficit and a 3-2 deficit and found a way to win the final 2 games in a hostile Philadelphia road environment and then probably get to the World Series. Even though they couldn't finish off the incredible run with a championship, the fact that this team made it this far with such a young roster and the odds stacked against them is quite remarkable. Considering the young promising stars that we saw rise to the occasion, the players in their prime such as Ketel Marte and Christian Walker, along with 2 ace pitchers and a great manager in Torey Lovello, this is a Diamondback team with an incredibly bright future and present. It was the playoff run that none of us expected, but one that offered so many moments to remember along the way and paves the way for a potential championship that might not be too far away.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at Eco Roofing Solutions AZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
After every team played last week, we have 14 games this week, starting with the Tennessee Titans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Quarterback Will Levis will be starting for the Titans. He had 4 passing touchdowns in his last game against the Falcons, and they are on the road on a short week against the Steelers. Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett will play with a rib injury. Offense might suffer there for the Steelers. They're coming off a loss at home to the Jaguars. I think the Titans can keep it rolling. Titans win 21-17. To start off Sunday, we have a game in Germany. Miami is at Kansas City. Fans are hoping for a lot of touchdowns, and I think that they will get them with Patrick Mahomes and the high-flying offense for Miami. It will be a shootout. Chiefs are looking to bounce back after a tough loss to Denver. Miami still hasn't beaten a team with a winning record this season. I think Kansas City will get it done. Chiefs win 34-28. The Minnesota Vikings suffered what could be the biggest loss of their season, with Kirk Cousins suffering a season-ending injury. So rookie Jaren Hall will start and the offense will not be the same. Atlanta needs a win and they are starting a different quarterback, going with Taylor Heineke over rookie Desmond Ridder. Despite not knowing if Drake London will play for the Falcons, I think the defense will take advantage of Hall. Atlanta wins 24-10. The Chicago Bears are at the New Orleans Saints, and they are playing 2 road games in a row. They could possibly have Justin Fields back, but the Saints finally got their offense going in the last game against the Colts. Alvin Kamara has been running the ball extremely well, and the Bears defense has only been average this season. New Orleans will win this one 28-16. The Los Angeles Rams are at the Green Bay Packers. The Packers have lost 4 straight games. They lost to the Broncos and the Raiders, who are also teams with losing records. The offense hasn't scored more than 20 points since week 2. Matthew Stafford suffered a UCL sprain in his right thumb, and their 43-20 loss to the Dallas Cowboys. It's unsure if he will start. But even if he doesn't start, the Packers are struggling to win games. Rams will win this one 34-17. The Washington Commanders will be at the New England Patriots. The Commanders traded away their 2 top edge players this week. New England has a number of injuries at the receiver position, with Kendrick Bourne being placed on IR and Devontae Parker in concussion protocol. The Commanders' offense found their stride against the Eagles, putting up 31 points, and Washington wins a close one here on the road despite their losses on defense, 24-21. The Seattle Seahawks will be at the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore is 6-2 on the season, looking like one of the best teams in the AFC. Their offense is clicking and the running game is starting to heat up. Seattle added Leonard Williams on defense and they are trending in the right direction. Both teams lead their divisions and are on hot streaks, but I think Lamar will get the job done at home. Ravens win 23-20. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be on the road at Houston. Buccaneers have lost 3 straight. The Texans had a weird game last game on the road and couldn't get one of the greatest offensive stories this season to perform. But the offense is still promising, and the Texans are fighting for good positioning in their division, so they will come out firing. The Bucs do have 3 extra rest days, but it will not be enough to help them win. Texans will take this one 26-14. The Arizona Cardinals will be at the Cleveland Browns. Cardinals are 1-7 with 5 losses in a row, and they just traded away Josh Dobbs and are looking to rookie Clayton Tune to lead their offense. The Browns are a good home team, and the defense is returning to be what they were at the start of the season. If the Browns can stop turning the ball over, it will be a blowout. Even if they do commit turnovers, the Browns will win 30-17. The Indianapolis Colts will be at the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are coming off their first win of the season against the Texans. The Colts defense has been struggling in the last few weeks, and they have lost 3 straight games. Panthers are home underdogs, but I think that they can keep it rolling. Carolina wins 2 straight, beating the Colts 23-20. The New York Giants will be at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have had major turnover in the last week. They fired both their head coach Josh McDaniels and GM Dave Ziegler. Raiders' new head coach Antonio Pierce can't do worse than what they were doing before, and quarterback Aiden O'Connell will replace Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. The Raiders need to show their fans something positive at home. The Giants put up 31 points in week 2 against the Cardinals, but they haven't scored more than 16 points since that game. Daniel Jones could be back for the Giants, but the Raiders organization will get a much needed win. Raiders win 17-10. The Dallas Cowboys will be at the Philadelphia Eagles. One of the games of the week. Philadelphia has yet to lose a home game this season. The Eagles have the best record in the NFL, but they've also looked vulnerable at times. The Cowboys, on the other hand, have looked the best they have offensively in the last 2 games. Dak Prescott is looking good, and they are looking to prove that they are a Super Bowl contender this season. It will be a close one, but I do have the Eagles winning this one 31-29. The Buffalo Bills will be at the Cincinnati Bengals. Another great game. Sunday Night Football, the AFC North race. Joe Burrow's calf is healthy, and he looked like his normal self against the 49ers. The Bengals are on a 3-game winning streak. Buffalo is looking good, but they will have to handle Jamar Chase and the Bengals receivers. No one can stop the Bengals right now, and they will win 33-30. The Los Angeles Chargers will be at the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. The Jets have won 3 straight games, and their defense is coming up big in those wins. The Chargers beat the Bears, but they will have to travel to the opposite side of the country to face that stout defense on the road. The Jets will do just enough on defense to win at home, making it 4 straight wins. New York will win 21-17. Those are my Week 9 NFL picks, and we will see what teams can keep it rolling this week. This has been Kyle Cooper with Varsity Sports, and enjoy the second half of the games.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the #Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hello, my name is Ella Walter-Sanchez, and I'm so excited to be a Fall 2023 Varsity Sports intern. I'm currently a senior at Arcadia High School and host the morning news. My dream is to be a sideline reporter for an MLB team. I'll be hosting the Scottsdale Sports Report. See you then!
Hey everyone, I'm Bobby Murphy, and I'm a senior in the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communications. I've been a digital reporter and photographer in the past, and I'm excited to join Varsity Sports Show as a play-by-play announcer and color commentator.
Hello everyone, my name is Connor Manning and I'm thrilled to be a part of the varsity sports team this fall. I look forward to build off my own commentating I did in high school, calling some great moments throughout the season, and gain lots of valuable experience for the future. Catch you guys at the games!
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the varsity sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
My name is Kyle Krikorian, and I'm a sophomore studying journalism at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I am thrilled to join the Varsity Media Foundation as a technical director following Horizon High School football this fall. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Krikorian.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at Eco Roofing Solutions AZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag Eco Family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise, so plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
All right, welcome back here to Dr. Fred DePrez Stadium here at ACP High School. We are just a few seconds away from the second half kickoff here between the number 4 ranked Arcadia Titans and the number 9th ranked ACP Knights. And Bobby, we were just talking about it during the break. So far, our MVP of the game has got to be Carter Pruitt.
It definitely, especially on that second to last drive before the half, and just everywhere throughout the first half, but especially that one, literally making tackles on almost every single play. 3 or 4 straight plays, making the tackle just solo by himself, and he's been all over. Of course, that pick to end the first half to stop ACP from making it a one-touchdown game. So, yeah, definitely Carter Pruitt. But overall, I mean, this entire front seven and secondary as well for Arcadia has just been absolutely shut down, as they have been pretty much most of the year. But Kari Bueller, 2 huge plays back-to-back on that 3rd and 4th down to stop them there before that half. But yeah, this offense for Arcadia, I mean, 14 points, looking okay. Scored a little bit early and then wasn't moving the ball as well after that, but still 14-0 for Arcadia as we are just over 2 minutes away from the second half starting.
Just a few minutes, final warm-ups getting done here. You know, I was noticing something. I feel like the weather kind of broke last week, a couple weeks ago. It's really starting to feel like Arizona football weather. I know that it's only 70 degrees here. It's not quite like what the Midwest and the East is used to, but definitely a little chilly up here in the press box for us. And, you know, I mean, I can't complain. We were having 95, 100-degree days back in September and early October, so definitely a nice change of pace here for this contest tonight here in this late fall matchup here.
Oh, yeah, and it's feeling beautiful at, like you said, 70 degrees here in Gilbert, Arizona. We're both wearing short sleeve, but our amazing tech director wearing his nice turtleneck somewhat jacket, so he's looking comfy, looking great, Lofton. But yeah, minute 30 from the second half. What do you want to see from really both sides for ACP to get back into this game? What do they need to do?
Yeah, I mean, just definitely from what I've noticed, and I know it's going to sound really simple, but they've just got to get into the end zone. They've had 2 opportunities now where they were deep in Arcadia territory, and they just didn't get it done. You know, Jackson Castro's looking a little bit better.
And they had that one drive where they moved the ball very well. Of course, they got stopped on that 4th down there, and then right before the half, getting down to about the 30-yard line. So they had back-to-back drives, moving the ball pretty well. And if they can just come out with that in the second half, I mean, of course, they'll have to start off with a stop here, of course, with Arcadia receiving. But the last 2 drives, their offense did look great moving the ball.
Yep, back-to-back turnovers has just been really, really, really killer for this ACP offense, which has found its stride. It's moving down the field, but it's not cashing in. So, and we saw that there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty at the half, so they are kicking off from their own 20 to start.
And a lot of throwback music blasting here tonight at ACP. Great vibes all around here.
Yeah, we had Katy Perry during half.
I love it.
Trying to figure out who this is, though. I almost wanted to say it was Katy Perry.
It's Katy Perry.
Oh, okay, it is. I didn't want to be wrong, but.
It's black.
So they just gave the official word on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. ACP was already lined up at the 25, and that is where they will kick off to begin the second half here. ACP's defense really needs to get a stop here just to kind of get the train rolling a little bit. Brady Force and Chris Hughes back to receive for the Titans. And Arcadia is lined up for a potential onside kick. They are prepared for it. They've got guys right up at the top.
And after the way that first half started, that would be big for ACP if they were able to just totally flip it again.
Yeah, well, if you're the middle guys here, standing around the 50 to the 40, you kind of want to get your head on a swivel just in case. Chris Hughes is the man that takes the kickoff. Gets past the 35, it gets tripped up there. Good tackle by number 6, Jarrett Chumley. And that is where the Arcadia Titans will begin the second half. They were also moving late in the half. They were really just trying to kill the clock. And Braylon Rooney had that big 30-yard carry on the read option. Very next play, decided to call it through the air, and it was picked off. His 5th interception of the season. Almost turned into 7 points for ACP. The defense bailed him out there. But here we are, second half. Breaking out of the huddle here. Tight formation here. A bunch of receivers all lined up close to the line of scrimmage. Jeremy Smith on the right's the lone wide. Braylon Rooney in shotgun formation. The pitch to Brady Forst. Was able to pick up about 2 or 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
In that second quarter, shutout on both sides, for both teams, shutout in the second quarter. What do you want to see from this Arcadia offense in the second half? Of course, just 20 seconds in.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, you know, with Arcadia, especially with kind of like the, they haven't been as like explosive in recent weeks than we saw earlier in the season. So for them, they just want to get out of here with the win. It doesn't matter how you take it. You obviously saw the Combs game, that 19-0. Like, you'll take it however you get it. 2nd and 8 here from the 38. Same kind of diamond formation by the receivers, but now they're wide to the right of Rooney.
And we have seen that kind of formation a lot this year, putting either 3 or 4 receivers on the right side and then looking at your receiver on the left side. We've seen that a lot from Arcadia, and Rooney pretty much always looks to that solo receiver.
Jeremy Smith was the intended receiver, overthrown by about 2 or 3 yards. Jared Chumley right on his tail, providing no room.
And their coverage tonight on Jeremy Smith has been pretty well. I mean, he, of course, has had a few catches in that first half, some big plays, but they have been playing some solid coverage on him.
3rd and 8 here from the 38-yard line. 53 seconds gone here. Crowd starting to get into it. Trying to get the Titans off the field here. Man in motion, but it's the toss pass to Smith. It's caught, but he's going nowhere. And it's going to be 4th down. Looks like he lost a yard on the play. So it'll be 4th down and a quick 3 and out for this Arcadia offense. And for ACP, you couldn't have asked for anything better than that.
And like I said in the first half, these wide receiver screens, I mean, they've tried 3 and none of them have worked so far for them. They need to get Brady Force more into that screen game. I mentioned earlier that 50-yard screen pass in last week's game that Force took for a touchdown, but they need to focus more on him than the receivers on these mid-screen passes.
Nicholas Gentner for the punt. Ashton Sanchez calling for the fair catch. It's a fumble.
No flag out.
Yeah, flag came late. I just saw it there.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be some kick-catch interference.
I'm surprised that came out so late. There was a ref on the other side that didn't call, but big hit. And
yeah, big hit there.
Did call for the fair catch a little late, but still, I mean, it has to be okay.
We'll get the official word in 1 second. We believe it is interference on the return.
New ball!
He's pointing the Arcadia way. Trying to figure out if they want to accept the penalty or not.
Sorry. Kick catch interference on the kicking team. That penalty will be enforced 15 yards from the spot of the foul. ACP keeps the ball first down.
And ACP will get solid field position here, starting just on about maybe the 40, trying to find the ball.
Looks like they're starting at the Arcadia 46. So great field position for the Knights to begin their second half of offense here. Jackson Castro leading his squad back out here.
And they'll be just at midfield here.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, you're right. They did move him back to the 50. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 50. Back-to-back drives deep in Arcadia territory, coming up with nothing. Man in motion to start. A carry up the middle goes nowhere. Kari Beeler once again getting to the backfield. It was Caleb Heyer. He was stuffed once again, and it'll be second down and 10 from the 50. So,
and these last few plays, these last few drives, Kari Beeler has been making some huge plays, just stuffing that run.
Jackson Castro looking deep on second down. Overthrows Connor Lefevre by a couple of yards. So it'll be third down and 10 just like that. And not off to a great start for ACP's offense. Once again, we said they're hanging in there. The defense is keeping them in there. We knew that ACP's defense was going to provide a little bit of a struggle. Really giving up they've only given up 23, 25 points the last 4 games. Just incredible numbers, not allowing anything really by the opposing team's offense. Doing the same thing here tonight with Arcadia. Third down and 10. Castro looking for the toss, and that one is going to be intercepted by Logan Connolly. I don't know who he was looking for there. There was not a receiver in the area. Connolly's going to take it all the way back to the 3-yard line. Tackled just short of the goal line by number 26, Alec Grant. And there had to be a misread there because Bobby, he literally threw it right to Connolly.
And I thought he was going to take it all the way back. Of course, tackled just inside the 5-yard line, it looks like. But huge interception there for Logan Connolly taking that back, and that is just tough. I mean, you can't really, if you're ACP, you can't really trust your defense right now other than, that's an incomplete pass. You're down in Arcadia, maybe at least inside their own 20, and now Arcadia gets on the 5-yard line. So that is just killer for ACP. Don't want to say that is the dagger yet, but that could have been, even an incomplete pass there would have been so much better for ACP.
Another fatal play. Another fatal play in in opposing territory. First and goal. Brady Force takes the Wildcat snap himself, and he's just going to walk right in. They cash in on the great field position. And on the first play, the Arcadia Titans score. It's 20-0 now. Brady Force from 5 yards out, his second touchdown of the night. And he now has scored multiple touchdowns in 5-6 consecutive games. He is just always finding the back of the end zone.
And just like Christian McCaffrey, that Brady Force anytime touchdown bet, if you're a high school sports gambling man, has to be absolutely easy. Not that I do.
Oh, you're a treasure, Bobby. Extra point here coming up here for Gentner. Looking to make it a even 21 for the Titans. Flag on the play. Looks like a couple of Knights jumped the gun. It's going to be offside. And we'll see if they accept it and decide if they want to go for 2 or not.
Part of the snap, encroachment on the defense. That penalty's half the distance to the goal. Replay the untimed down.
Wildcat, bro, let's punch this.
And yeah, you heard it on the hot mic from some of the Titan players. Looks like they are going to go for it. Go for 2. Might as well. You pick up from the 3-yard line. We've seen Arcadia go for 2 a couple of times this season. They went for 2 every touchdown play in the first game of the year against St. Mary's because they didn't have Garrick Heil. And, Gentner's been perfect so far, but might as well, like I said, from the 3. And as we heard, they're taking it over in the Wildcat. Brady Force.
Same play.
Same play as the touchdown. Looks like he's going to be short. So the try is no good. It remains 20-0. A great stop by the ACP defense. And so quick turnaround here, turns into 6 points. And the Knights are going to take over on offense again. Back-to-back turnovers on their last 3 possessions. And they've really been gifted great field position. They've been moving down the field well. As we've seen with a lot of teams that have gone up against Arcadia this season, that when they move the ball, they just don't finish. And that's really been helpful for Arcadia, outside of the fact that they've also just been extremely dominant on defense too. Haven't allowed anything. Picking up where they've left off here in the first half, translating to the second half. They'll get another chance to eat.
And that Logan Connolly interception has to be the most important play of the game so far, I'd have to think. I mean, if he somehow doesn't catch up, it's incomplete. It's 14-0. Arcadia has the ball inside their own 20 instead of the 5. So that has to be the biggest shift easily so far in this game.
Back to receive is number 9, Tommy O'Hara, and number 14, Stephon Jordan.
Stephon Jordan and Tommy O'Hara back to receive for the Knights as they try and get something going here in the second half. Down by 20. Not the ideal game they envisioned on senior night. Still lots of time, though. Just over 1 3/4 to go. Jordan takes the return. Past the 40, the 50. He's got a lot of green. He's in Titan territory to the 30, to the 20. He's tackled at the 2. What a return by Stephon Jordan. Couldn't have drawn up a better play, but another flag on the play on the return. And you just got to hope that it's not against the Knights, because the flag is dropped at about the ACP 22. We've got a man down, though, so we will be right back here right after the break.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
And we're back here in Chandler, Arizona, following the injury timeout. The flag on the play was a holding on ACP, so it goes all the way back. There was also a dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct on the Titans, so we will pick up 1st and 10 from the ACP 28. 9:24 to go here in the third quarter. The handoff to Hire. Escapes a Titan defender. He's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was Camden Coyne, who nearly had him for a huge loss. Only lost about 1 or 2 on the play. They're going to say 1, so it'll be 2nd and 11 from the 27. And just a killer penalty. It was going to be 1st and goal from the 2 had the holding call not happen.
And right there, he just wasn't able to get a good angle on the outside there, of course, for our loss of downs.
Jackson Castro is looking deep. Fakes it, rolls to his right. Another toss just over the head of Ashton Sanchez. He had him on the route. And it'll be 3rd down. They're going to say 3rd and 12 now, so I was right. They did lose 2 on the play. But on that kick return, that is just heartbreaking. You were going to have 1st and goal from the 2. It couldn't have been any better than that. But, I mean, the holding probably was detrimental to the return, so you can't do that. You can't make those flags. Jackson Castro on 3rd down, met with pressure. Throws it a little early on the route to Sanchez. It'll be 4th down and 12.
And none other on that QB rush pressure, than Carter Pruitt, of course, forcing Castro to throw that ball quickly and get rid of it, or else that would have been a huge sack and a huge hit from Carter Pruitt.
So a 75-yard swing all the way back to the ACP 28, turned into negative yardage and a quick 3 and out. Troy Abney to punt again. He lets it go from his own 15. Back to return is Chris Hoos. He lets that go, takes an ACP bounce to the 30, rolls a little bit more to the 28. That is where Arcadia will pick up. I think there's another flag. Flags at the ACP 46, so we'll find out in 1 second who it's against. So many flags here on these special teams plays. seeming like there's a flag every punt.
And obviously there's so many ways that every...
During the kick, personal foul, illegal blindside block, number 24. That penalty yardage will be enforced from the end of the kick, half the distance to the goal line. Arcadia keeps the ball first down.
And Arcadia does play pretty clean. They don't have a lot of penalties, but tonight they have had a few big ones, some unsportsmanlike penalties, that personal foul there. But with the way that they blow out so many of their opponents, they don't seem to matter as much. But every single game, that is something that they do want to work on. Earlier in the season, they didn't have as many, but the last few weeks they have had a few more, but nothing too detrimental to them overall.
So they lose a bunch there. Carter Pruitt called for a blindside block. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. 8:30 to go here in the third quarter. Arcadia up 20, looking to increase the lead here and really put this ACP team into a hole. Braylon Rooney's got an I formation behind him with Charlie Driggs and Brady Force. Brady Force takes the handoff to pass the 15 to the 16, so is able to pick up a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
And with Forrest, I mean, on these runs up the middle, he still hasn't been able to get so much. Their offensive line isn't getting as much of a push as they want to, allowing Forrest to get that big 10-plus yardage play. But they have still been very balanced, of course, with Forrest. They might want to take him outside the tackles a little bit, see if he can get that block on the outside and take it long.
They said he got one more. 2nd and 7 from the 17 now. Clock rolling under 8 minutes gone. Flag on the play. Didn't see any movement. Looks like it's going to be on Arcadia.
Encroachment on the offense, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Neutral zone infraction against the Titans.
So encroachment on the Titans. They were lined up in the neutral zone as the official noted. So it'll be 2nd and 12 from the 12. Clock continuing to roll here, down to 7:43. Braylon Rooney fakes the handoff. The quick toss out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. Completing the catch was Ian Slater, responsible for the lone touchdown pass by Braylon Rooney on like the 4th play from scrimmage today as they started way in ACP territory following the opening kickoff fumble. He makes his 3rd catch of the night there. It'll be 3rd and 4. They pick up 8. So a big peck up to make it very manageable here. With Ian Slater running out of bounds, the clock stops at 7:38. Arcadia still taking their time in the huddle.
All right, make some noise for that 3rd down.
Out of the huddle, 2 wide receivers on either side. Brady Forrest once again at the hip. Carter Pruitt in motion. And he's going to take the pass, fights through a tackle, and he dives for the 1st down.
And can't see who that is for ACP, but that missed tackle has to be tough, allowing him to get that 1st down there.
Looks like it was Juno Kim, number 38, the senior DB. Had Pruitt short of the 1st down marker. Carter Pruitt fighting off the tackle and literally diving past the 25 to make it 1st down and 10 at the 26-yard line. And crucial 1st down play by Arcadia to keep the clock rolling and to keep the offense on the field, who has been really quite stalemated here so far. They've cashed in on short field position. Brady Force on 1st down, fights off a tackle. He's at the 50, gets to the ACP 45, down to the 42. A nice move, cutting to the inside, and he picks up a huge gain.
And there's Brady Force taking that ball outside the tackles and then cutting back inside, like you said. But finally, huge, big run there by Force. One of his only big rushes, really, of the game.
Ball spotted at the ACP 42-yard line. So it's a gain of 34 by Brady Forrest, a 1st down. ACP calls a timeout once again to try and just calm down the momentum, get the defense recoiled, and set for the next play. A rare explosive play by Arcadia's offense tonight. Really been slow, methodical, nothing really too bad, nothing really too big. They've had a couple of big runs, and they cash in here. They get past the 50.
And Arcadia, again, moving the ball. I know we talked about their offense not really getting on tonight. They have been looking fine. They're going to drop what looks like another 30-point game. Every single game has been, except for that anomaly of a Combs game. But, yeah, I mean, it really has been the story of the defense tonight.
Two really solid defenses coming into town tonight. And it's been a heavyweight matchup outside of, starting inside of the 20, both drives. Arcadia has really been shut down. Braylon Rooney on first down, hands it off to Brady Force, muscling his way to the 35. Pickup of about 6, so they're going to say pickup of 6, so 2nd and 4. Once again, clock just bleeding down here in the third quarter.
And it looked like he was going to get taken down just around the line of scrimmage there, but able to push his way. And it wasn't really just like a long push, it was just a quick push getting through for a 6-yard gain.
Out of the huddle, 2 receivers wide on the left. Tight ends lined up on the line of scrimmage. I formation, forced in the backfield. But it's the handoff to the fullback, muscling his way for a few more yards. Looks like it was number, I thought it might have been 53, Ethan Jimenez, but there's a flag on the play, a very penalty filled game. Figure out in 1 second who it's for.
Personal foul, face mask, number 99 of the defense. 15 yards added on to the end of the run. First down.
Tice Turner, the junior D lineman, with a costly penalty that brings the football all the way to the 16-yard line. Big 15 yards up the field.
And really the only reason we're surprised about this Arcadia offense, we're saying it hasn't looked great. Just because, I mean, really, it was really just that scoreless second quarter where they weren't able to get anything. But they are going to put up maybe above their season high for points on this game. Or maybe above their season average, should I say.
5:35 to go. First down and 10 from the 16. Once again, calling Brady Force's number. He was going to go inside, cuts to the outside. He's able to pick up quite a little bit, though. Looks like he's spotted at the 11-yard line, so should be a gain of 5. That's what they have called. Brady Force heading off.
And look, if you see Jeremy Smith at the top of your screen here, look for some kind of fade pass to him in the corner of the end zone. That is Rooney's favorite target and favorite red zone target especially.
Joe Who's into the game now for Force, the junior getting his name called for the first time this game. Game clock under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, it's 20-0 Arcadia. It's been quite a defensive stalemate. Arcadia's cashed in on quite a few short field drives. Joe Who's takes the handoff on 2nd down and 5. They're going to say that he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 5.
And Force is going to come back in as Rooney goes to talk to the sideline. But 3rd and 4, so many different things that you could do if you're Arcadia here. Looked for a fade to the back of the end zone, just an inside post, kind of in between, kind of by the goalpost, or play action, get Rooney out of the pocket, find Force on a flat route, or just find someone cutting across the field. So many different ways and so many weapons that Arcadia could do here. Let's see what they decide to do.
Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 4. As you mentioned, Brady Force back in the game after a quick rest. Now under 4 minutes. Clock is really running. But I think they might have been close to the end of the play clock. So Arcadia's head coach Ray Brown calls a timeout. It's their 2nd timeout of the half. 3:55 to go. They might want to re-talk this 3rd down call here.
And a good timeout there. I mean, no reason to rush a play like this. Where, I mean, with no Heil, I mean, they have been trusting Gettner so far in this game, of course, on the extra points. But
there will be a lot of ups and downs on your journey.
Good timeout call there by Ray Brown. Just talk over this with the offense and make this a 4-score game.
As I mentioned earlier, running through the recap of the game so far, if you're just joining us here in the third quarter, Arcadia on the road, pursuing destiny, looking to become the 2nd team in Arcadia football history to finish the regular season undefeated. The only other year that happened was in 1958. Arcadia coming in this game 9-0, facing by far their toughest test of the year. Number 9, ranked at 4A by AZ Preps 365, the ACP Knights. ACP's on a 4-game winning streak right now. They've given up a combined 25 points in their last 4 games. So we knew that it was going to be a struggle for Arcadia's offense against a strong ACP defense. ACP's defense led by senior D and Caden Gibson, who's really been quiet all night. Arcadia cashed in first and goal from the 5 and cashed in on a muffed fumble inside the 30. And that's where we're at now, 20-0. The jet sweep to Brady Forrest, using his speed, gets past it, gets past the 10, close to the first down marker.
And great job there by the Knights defense, really just focusing on Forrest there, not allowing him to take that ball anywhere too far.
He blew right past Drew Devine, the senior safety. But it's going to be 4th down and short. He picked up a couple. I mean, he really ran all over the field, but it was only a net gain of 2. So it'll be 4th down and 2 from the 8-yard line. Braylon Rooney coming back into the huddle. Looks like they're going to go for it. An important 4th down if you're ACP. Can't afford to give up a first down here with 3:49 to go.
4th down, make some noise for the defense.
Clock stopped with Forrest running out of bounds. So that's where we're at, 3:49, 4th down and 2. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Man in motion. Looks like it's Ian Slater. Braylon Rooney met with immediate pressure. He's got about 4 guys in the backfield, and it's going to be incomplete. The pass was intended for Carter Pruitt. He was guarded well by Dylan Wolf-Swinkle, who has an interception this game. And ACP will take over on their 8-yard line. A big stop. All 4 of ACP's D-line was just already in the backfield. Braylon Rooney was running for his life. He rolled out to his left and made something out of nothing. But that was just a complete breakdown by the offensive line.
And great job by the Knights defensive line there, getting to Rooney and really forcing him out of the pocket, going right and then forcing him left as he had to just go back in farther. He did deliver a solid ball there. Didn't know if that was really catchable. It looked like it might have been, but able to deliver a solid ball while still going backwards to his left across the body.
1st down and 10 for ACP. Jackson Castro kissing his own goal line. Has a man in motion, but they're going to hand it off to Caleb Heyer, who loses a bunch on the play.
And now ACP is going to be in trouble here, like you said, kissed against their goal line. And any pass here, I mean, they're going to have to watch out. Kari Beeler could obviously get through and stuff any single run. We've seen them.
He already has a few times tonight. And he's gotten back there quite a few times. And it was a loss of 3. So now they're on their own 5. So now he's really close to the goal line. Got to watch out for that dangerous D-line of Arcadia. Can very quickly get in the backfield. Jackson Castro, he's going to do a quick toss. It's caught by Ashton Sanchez. He's picks up, looks like 4 on the play. Gets just past the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and long.
And great extension and hands there by Sanchez, able to pull that ball in. But that's going to be a 3rd and long here. And just under 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. ACP is struggling to move this ball.
Well, we see that they have to throw the ball quickly. It was actually a gain of 5, so it'll be 3rd and 8. Once again, pressure in the backfield immediately again, and it is
still waiting to see. I thought the ball might have been caught.
And the ball is caught, so the deep pass to number 9, Tommy O'Hara. It's caught. A big gain of about 30. Looks like it was about 33. So they pick up from the 43, 2:20 to go. A huge completion on 3rd down to keep the drive alive. Castro, the immediate handoff to Caleb Heyer, met in the backfield by Pablo Javalera, Kari Beeler, Camden Coyne, you name it. They're all right there.
And going back to that pass from Castro, I mean, I thought the ball might have been underthrown for a sec. Maybe it was a tiny bit, but the receiver able to kind of just come back a little bit and able to catch that ball. And it was a long wait to see if he had gotten that ball or not.
Looks like it might have been Keyshawn Middleton on the coverage. He guarded him well. It's just a great catch by O'Hara as the second down pass intended for Connor Lefevre. Not really in a position for him to make the catch, so it'll be 3rd and 9 because on first down they were able to pick up 1:47 to go.
And it's plays like that for the Knights that will kill you. I mean, a 2nd and 9, missing your pretty open receiver, forcing a 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9. Jackson Castro, the quick toss, caught by Lefevre. Another big hit. It was Jackson Crandall, a huge hit at the 49-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 4.
And great hit there by Crandall. I mean, just short pass, not close to the first down line at all there. Looks like it'll be 4th and 3. I'd be surprised if they don't go for it here. But, yeah, great hit there by Crandall, and almost lifting him up there for a guy his size.
So we've got a ACP Knight down here at the 49-yard line. We'll be back with a quick break.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the #Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
4th and 3 here from the 50, 1:35 and clock rolling. Jackson Crandall on the offense staying out. The pitch on 4th down, diving for it. It looks like it's going to be close, and he doesn't get it. Another huge stop by the Arcadia defense.
And again, it looks like there's Pablo Javier there on the tackle. I mean, 4th and 3, these runs on these 4th and 2, 4th and 3 haven't been working. The runs up the middle, the pitches, with so many guys on this defense that can really just swarm to the ball. But, Pablo Javier there with a big tackle to force the turnover on downs. But again, another 4th and 2, 4th and 3 where I think ACP should have passed the ball because these runs have not been working for them in these situations.
Tyler Loudon with the carry, diving for the first down, comes 2 yards short. And with 1:27 to go in the 3rd quarter, the Arcadia Titans pick up from their own 49. And another big stop. The 2nd turnover on downs this game by Arcadia's defense. Just absolutely dynamite. As we have a whistle here. Official calls for a ACP defender to get off the field. It was number 58, Laith Awad. Filling in for him is Diego Bonilla. So here we go. 1st down and 10. Braylon Rooney in shotgun once again. The immediate handoff to Brady Force gets to about the 50. So a gain of 1 on the play. Clock will start to run here.
And this front, this D-line, especially front 7 as a whole, albeit a few big runs by Forrest, really just one. They have been doing a good job on him, not allowing him to really make any huge plays like he usually does. I mean, of course, there was his touchdown run and then the big other run, but as a whole, they have been doing pretty well on him.
Under a minute to go, 2nd down and 9 from the 50. Braylon Rooney looking over to the sideline. Figuring out what he wants from his coaching staff. Clock bleeding down to 35 seconds now, using up all of this play clock. Braylon Rooney, the quick toss, it's caught at the 45. A big hit there. It was number 27. Bryce Vaught on the tackle. Looked like it was number 14 for Arcadia, Drew Smith with the catch. It'll be a gain of 7, 3rd down and 3 from the ACP 44. 10 seconds to go.
And you have to think they'll let this run down.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It looks like they will.
Yeah, did not think Arcadia was going to run another play, and that is what will be the case. So end of the 3rd quarter, 20-0 Arcadia. We will be right back here after the break.
When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480
Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
All right, we're back here. Start of the 4th quarter here in Chandler, Arizona at ACP High School. If you're just tuning in and joining us now, Arcadia has the ball from the ACP 44. The Titans are up 20-0. They scored a touchdown, only one touchdown in the 3rd quarter. It was a 5-yard run by Brady Forst in Wildcat. Braylon Rooney dodges out of a sack, dodges out of another one, running for his life. Gets back to the 50. He's going to take it himself for the 1st down. What a magnificent play. A flag at the end of the whistle. Braylon Rooney just refuses to get sacked. Dodges 2 tackles. Running all over the place. Gets past the 40. There's a flag on the play. We'll figure out what it is in one moment.
The play's over. Personal foul on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the play. 1st down.
So not only is Braylon Rooney's Houdini act to get past the 40-yard line to get a 1st down, they also get 15 more off of a after the play penalty by the Knights. And wow, what a play by Braylon Rooney.
Yeah, and Rooney just has been able to make those plays so often, looking like a college Manziel there. But so many times this season we've seen Rooney just turn that play, a loss of 5, 10, 15, even 15, and turn that into a 1st down run there. And on 4th and 3, absolutely amazing job by Rooney there to turn that into something. And like you said, what a Houdini act.
Well, I thought Christopher Pemberton, I thought he had him wrapped up for a big loss. And I don't know if he's got something on him or something. There was just no way he should have gotten out of that, and he did. 1st down and 10 from the ACP 26. Rooney calls his own number again, and he is just moving all over the field. A big gain for a 1st down. He gets past the 25, or he gets past the 15-yard line.
And the way these read options have been working for them, I mean, we've seen 2 of them this game. I'm surprised that hasn't been part of their playbook all year. We've seen how Rooney can run. It puts the focus on Forrest, and I mean, if they had been doing that all year, that would have led to a lot more touchdown runs for Rooney. But either way, Rooney takes that there for another 1st down.
The Braylon Rooney show this drive. Pickup of 10, 1st and 10 from the 16. 20 seconds gone here in the 4th quarter, and it's been an electric 20 seconds so far. Braylon Rooney in shotgun, hands it off to Brady Force, gets past the 10-yard line. Nice gain on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and short. The Titans knocking on the door to what very will be the nail in the coffin touchdown. If they're able to punch it in, it's 2nd and 3 from the 9. Braylon Rooney back into the huddle. Gets the play call from the coordinators. As they've been doing all game, just letting this clock run very dry. We're past a minute gone now. Braylon Rooney under center here. He's got another I formation. The handoff met immediately in the backfield. He's going nowhere. That was number 23 on the carry, John Coulter, who is usually a solid piece on defense. He does have running back responsibilities, as we've seen tonight and at times throughout the season. He was in the fullback position there. He takes a carry that gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 from the 9. Clock rolling once again. Arcadia just taking their time here, trying to wrap up this regular season the way they started, on top and in control. 3rd down and 3. ACP crowd getting a little loud here, and ACP calls a timeout, their second of the half.
And like we mentioned earlier on that 4th and 3 on the other side of the field for Arcadia, so many different ways they could go of this. They could even try a read option again, roll out, fade to the end zone. So many different ways, so many different play calls that Ray Brown could choose from here.
Head coach of the Knights, Myron Bluford, just talking it over with his defense. Possibly didn't like what he saw there on the formation. As the Titans offense heads back out into the field of play to get this 3rd down set. ACP's defense follows suit. Another critical 3rd down here for ACP. But just getting the stop is not going to be enough. They are just running out of time altogether. Offense has knocked on the door for things, but just unable to really get into the end zone. Jeremy Smith in motion. The pitch to Brady Forrest. Past the 5, down to the 3. It's going to be 1st down.
And I thought he was going to take that outside for a touchdown, but still able to get the 1st down there, just doing just enough on that play to move the chains.
Putting Jeremy Smith in motion seemed to be the piece that it needed on 3rd down. Brady Forrest was already past the 1st down marker when he was touched. And it'll be 1st down and goal from the 4. And we know when the Titans get this deep into the end zone, this close to the end zone, it is almost automatic for the Titans. They've got 4 downs to get 4 yards. 9:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. Braylon Ruley lines up under center. He's got the I formation again with Jeremy Smith in motion to the right side. Hands it off to John Coulter, the fullback. He might have picked up a yard there, so it'll be 2nd down and goal.
And with Coulter, we've seen a lot, just throughout this season, not too many, but a solid amount of goal line carries for him, just sticking him in at fullback where you think the ball is going to go to Forrest, and then Coulter powers his way in for a touchdown. But ACP able to stop him there, and with just under 9 minutes left in the game.
Well, when you're 5'10", 207, yeah, I think you might as well, and you got 4 yards to go.
Stick Harry Bueller in there.
Yeah, definitely give him a shot because he is a big man and he is hard to tackle. And he hits hard too on defense. We've seen him lay the boom a few times. 2nd and goal from the 3. 8:30 to go. Same I formation. This time Forrest gets the call and he's going to dance his way into the end zone. He's got a 3-piece once again. His 3rd touchdown of the game has made it all but academic here at ACP High School. 26-0 Titans. 8:26 to go. Nicholas Gentner's going to line up for the extra point. And once again, that suffocating offense just takes so much time off the clock. 3 minutes and 34 seconds alone on the back half of this drive.
And once again, 28-point win last week against a very good Desert Grande team. And then right now, pending this kick, 27-0 over a 7-2, 4-0 in the division ACP team.
Yeah, they are just, every time we think that, they've run into their match, they've met their match, then we find that, they're they're really just doing what they need to do, getting it done. And Cam Mitchell for the ACP Knights almost got the extra point block, but Gentner gets it through, and it's now 27-0, as my partner just mentioned. And we'll get set for kickoff here. And, well, we every so often we'll bring up the alarm system, right? 5-alarm fire, 2-alarm. I think it's safe to say that it's 5-alarm fire right now for ACP. Down 4 scores, 8 minutes to go. Your offense has been close, but not close enough.
And it's tough to say just if on so many plays, so many games, and really any situation in sports, but so many plays in this game for ACP that definitely could have kept this game closer and really, could have changed the trajectory of this game.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I look at the 2 turnover on downs and the 2 turnovers by ACP, and I really see that as the difference maker in this game.
And the biggest, game changer, like we talked about earlier, that Logan Connolly interception, the Carter Pruitt interception, especially the Connolly one, taking that all the way back, or almost all the way back to about the 5-yard line. Those 2 interceptions have just been killer for ACP.
8:21 to go. Jackson Castro. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Jackson Castro. Looks like they have a new quarterback in. Looks like it's Evan Heinreich to take snaps now for the Knights. The 6'1" sophomore hands it off on first down. It was number 26, Alex Smith with the Alec Grant, I apologize, with the carry. He picks up 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 35. So don't really know why Castro's not on the field. As Heinrich looks for his first pass of the game, it's completed by number 1, Aston Sanchez. He's at the 41, hit hard there.
Keyshawn Middleton there on the tackle, along with another tight end. It looks like that might have been Pablo Havalera once again.
So big hit at the 41, 3rd down and 3. ACP kind of communicating as they go. Evan Heinrich lining up in shotgun formation. He has Grant rolling to his left. The toss is nearly intercepted. And it'll be 4th down. It was almost Carter Pruitt again. He almost had his 2nd interception of the game. There's a flag down. We'll find out what the call is in a second.
After. Result of the play is a 1st down. Cool. Fields an incomplete pass. After the play is over, personal foul. Number 72 of the offense. 15 yards, 4th down.
So a dead ball, personal foul, brings ACP all the way back to their own 26-yard line. It'll be a 4th down and 18. Oh, and we have another flag on the play.
ACP pushes them back. And now an additional flag.
The play's over. Unsportsmanlike conduct, 72 of the offense. Penalties half the distance to the goal, 4th down.
So another back-to-back penalty for the ACP Knights. Things really starting to kind of crumble down now. That was number 72, the junior, Ronan Salomon. I believe he might have said something near the official. Flag immediately went up into the air, and it'll now be 4th and 31 from the 13, I believe, if my math is correct. So Troy Abney is punting from a couple yards into his own end zone. Looks like Carter Pruitt's taking over on the punt return duties.
And it will be good field position for the Titans again.
He is kind of perched around the 45, 46-yard line. Punt goes in the air. It's a little short. It's going to drop at the 40. And there's a flag on the play. Flag is thrown at around the 33, and we'll get a word here. So yet another special teams flag. We'll figure out who it's on. As of right now, the play looks like.
On the return team, 10 yards from the end of the kick. Arcadia keeps the ball, first down.
The call is holding against the Titans.
So it's holding on the Titans. Ball will go all the way back to Arcadia territory. Looks like they're going to be at the 46.
And at this point in the game, I mean, it's 27-0. You're on the road, so it's not really a senior night send away for anyone. And, of course, Braylon Rooney, believe it or not, is still a junior. But we'll see if they make any switches. It looks like waiting to see who might be in there. Rooney is still out there.
They got Braylon Rooney still in the game. They want him to finish strong here, as we can almost officially get into that playoff feel. Got a couple of backups in on first down. Nicholas Gentner, who's been kicking all night, takes the handoff to the 47, so maybe a gain of 1 there. It'll be second down. Arcadia, you can almost start to feel it. It's almost there. 6 minutes and change.
65 years later.
65 years after their first ever undefeated regular season. They are just a few minutes away from their second ever, and can imagine what an honor it is for this squad. It's been a pleasure for us to call them all season, and we're looking forward to that first-round matchup next week.
And the rankings, seeing where Arcadia might be, I believe they were 3 or 4. I forgot what you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they're ranked 4th as the second down carry by, looks like it was number 15. It was Joe who's on the carry. It'll be third down and quite a little bit, third down and 12.
Just halfway through this final quarter, I mean, both sides of the ball for Arcadia has looked great. Of course, the offense, not as good as the defense, but still with 27 points. And a big 3rd and 12 here for the offense. We'll see what magic Rooney decides to pull out here.
So now it's that time where you start looking at all of these last games to see where they can match up, who they can match up with. Braylon Rooney on third down, the toss. It is caught. Getting past the 40, down to the 37. That's Alex Alba getting the catch there.
And a little bit of slippage there from the Knights DB. I thought maybe with that throw, I mean, not coming in too hot. If he had gotten a good jump on it, maybe could have gotten there to possibly tip that pass or even take it himself. But that slippage allowed Alba just stay open and take that easy for first down.
First down and 10 from the 38. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Braylon Rooney lining up in shotgun. Once again, he's got Forrest behind him. Forrest takes the handoff, gets past the 35, down to maybe the 33. So a decent gain there.
And we'll see if they even decide to score here. I mean, this clock has just been ticking. Pending, I mean, there's a stoppage right now, waiting to see what it...
Official timeout for injury.
Official timeout for injury, and we will be right back.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag EcoFamily today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
Hello everyone, my name is Connor Manning and I'm thrilled to be a part of the varsity sports team this fall. I look forward to build off my own commentating I did in high school, calling some great moments throughout the season, and gain lots of valuable experience for the future. Catch you guys at the games.
And we are back here following the injury. 4:27 to go, 2nd and 6 from the ACP 35-yard line. Arcadia has the ball, looking to just kind of drain this clock away and walk right into the postseason with an undefeated record. Looking at some of the games around the state right now that have implications for the Titans. Looking at also 9-0 Canyon Del Oro. They're up on Walden Grove right now. The handoff there maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down. If Canyon Del Oro wins tonight, can imagine that they'll get an open spot in the rankings tomorrow, which means that Arcadia will probably be seeded third, which is definitely a solid matchup for the Titans.
I'm not 100% sure on the postseason setup, but I would guess that's a first-round bye.
So for 4A, it's 16 teams, so everyone plays the first round.
Thank you.
They'll be matching up with, I have to check the rankings in a second. We'll call this 3rd down and 8 play, so it was a loss of 2 on the carry.
It's possible 4 more games left for us.
Braylon Rooney takes the shotgun snap. He's looking for a toss. He finds Alex Alba making the huge catch at around the 28-yard line. Back-to-back catches for Alba for the first down. And Arcadia takes over. Another solid pass by Braylon Rooney.
And it looked like that ball might have gotten ripped away there. I thought maybe it got ripped away once or twice, but I guess Alba was able to just hold on to that there. And Alba has had some good catches tonight and good contributions from him.
He was covered very well, was able to make the great catch. And now we're under 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Just eating away at that clock more and more and more. We get close to a finish here from Chandler, Arizona. Braylon Rooney getting down to as much as he can on the play clock. The handoff past the 20-yard line. That's Joe Hoos, number 15. The junior running back gets to about the 20-yard line, so a gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2.
Fans, we do have a lost or found phone, we should say, up in the press box. If you're missing your phone, please come up to the press box.
Arcadia taking their time here.
Tanner Bobby's coming down here.
Here the Titans fan base chanting 10-0. They can smell it. First down carry by Charlie Driggs. Might have gone for a couple. It'll be 3rd down.
Handoff goes number 3.
Looks like the ball spot at the 21, so we might have lost a yard there. 1:13 to go here.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 2.
And you can start to feel it now. 60 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Arcadia just draining as much clock as they can. They're going to say 3rd down and 2 from the 20. One more first down should do it. Braylon Rooney's going to take the shotgun snap, the pitch. Gets past the 20 to about the 18. Might have been Cody Bowers. It'll be 4th down and inches, I believe. But I don't think they're going to have any more time on the clock. That's going to do it here from Fred DePrez Stadium in Chandler, Arizona. The Arcadia faithful getting loud and proud for the Arcadia Titans for the first time in 65 years. Arcadia goes undefeated. 10-0 season, it is official. In style, 27-0 victory. The defense was dominant, and the Arcadia offense drained so much clock. They kept the ball and controlled much of the second half here. They claim the 4A Desert Sky Regional Championship and are rolling into the playoffs, as we'll find out tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. AZ Preps 365's bracket reveal for the 2023 AIA 4A State Championships. Quite a remarkable season for this Arcadia Titans team. We had a lot of expectations at the beginning of this team for this offense. We knew they were going to be explosive. We had a couple of doubts about the defense. We didn't really know exactly what they were going to bring to the table. We were told that it was going to be potentially a slugfest each and every game, but as we saw from the last 8-9 games on, the defense was just absolutely dominant. And the defense finishes the season in style. They collect their second shutout of the season. And for the ACP Knights, they're going into the postseason 7-3. Nothing to be ashamed about. A solid season for them. Having a really strong second half. But for Arcadia, they were just a little too much. And it started on the opening play. The fumble recovery in ACP territory. They punch it in early, and they just controlled the pace there. They did what they do best. They take the lead early, and they hold on to it. A solid game tonight. Congratulations to the 2023 Arcadia Titans football team for going 10-0. We'll be back next week at Arcadia High School for the first round matchup. My partner Bobby Murphy's going to speak with our player of the game right now, so he's not here. A big thank you to everyone who's tuned in each and every game this season. A big thank you to our technical director, Lofton Leichner. He has been absolutely solid all game, all season, really providing the best content for everyone. We thank all the cameramen who have provided us with great pictures this season. I'm Connor Manning. We will see you all next week for the first round of the playoffs. Have a great night and get home safe.